Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 18th to the 24th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I have a couple of messages from my better angels. One of them is that we want to be prepared for whatever's going on. All the topsy-turviness of April isn't quite over, so we're settling back down, but it's going to be a little weird. So be prepared, have what you need, whether it's financial, geological, astrological, or even weather-wise. Something's going to get a little topsy-turvy this month, and you want to be prepared for whatever that is, okay? Just have what you need, all right? The next message is talking about how we want to stay a little humble. I know that's going to be hard to not be as bright and beautiful and awesome as you are, Virgo, but sometimes we need to read the room and see who's there and try not to make them feel awful. I know that it doesn't, you personally don't do that, but it's when they see somebody else succeeding, they feel less successful. And the fact that yeah, it's kind of on them, but at the same time, we need to just read the room, okay? You can go be as bright as you want somewhere else, and then that'll be awesome. You'll be as you're supposed to be, just not around that person, okay? Cool. The final message, ta-da, is going to be all about how we are going to be creating with our minds positive outcomes, all right? So we're going to connect to our hive mind, to the group experience of the universe, and create positive outcomes for whatever it is that we're all working towards, so we together can create. It's like that group prayer thing. Yes, it works. And even in a small scale around your own house, your own home, and your own life, you put your positive vibes out there for what you want, what you need, and it comes to you. It's kind of groovy, all right? So this is cool, and I'm very excited to see this for you. It will be an opportunity that's beyond what you expect, all right? Very exciting. Let's go ahead and look at the cards, all right? There was a slight snafu, and I have your mystery card picked and prepared, so we'll get into that soon enough. I have the 3 cards from the overview video, which is super cool, and oh, I almost forgot our guiding card for the month, harmony. You are creating harmony in all areas of your life, whether it's at work, home, or just with friends and family. The fact is, it's your goal, but it shouldn't always be to the detriment of yourself, correct? As long as it doesn't hurt you in any way or any other thing, we're good. But I really, that's the goal, is to create harmony where you can, as best you can. All right? Cool. Very nice. Don't forget that harmony within yourself is also like a major issue there. So take care of yourself maybe first, then worry about others. You know, the whole mask thing. Put your mask on first and then put the mask on the other person. All right, cool. So let's get into the reading. I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards out. We'll add more dimension and go deeper on this first week. We are looking at where you are, what's blocking, what your solution is. Yeah, ooh, you are working to take care of your finances and make sure your money stays as even and square as you do. This is going to be super cool. Sometimes it's harder than others, so pay attention to how that works for you. I feel like you're on the move towards making your money work as hard as you do. That is going to be your goal at this time. That's your focus, right? There is somebody here who's emotionally based, who's going to be needing something from you. It does feel like it will be less emotional need and more something else, okay? So pay attention to how they come across. They might end up needing money. They might end up needing energy, physical activity, but that could also take you away from your other primary goal. So be aware of what's going on with this person and pay attention to how that's playing, all right? You are also fighting for your worth and value in the process. So it may be their timing is so bad that you have to say, hey, I have to take care of myself right now. And they're like, what? What? But you're always there. And the answer is, well, I just can't be there right now. Okay? I'll be there next week. All right? So fighting for your worth and value, you need to stand up for what you're working on, because what you're doing here is timely, and it doesn't, you can't just drop and run every single time somebody calls, okay? It sets a precedent, and then they expect it, and it's not great, because if you can, great. If you want to, great. If you don't, it's a problem, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out for you, all right? So just sort of pay attention to how this works. If you can have a nice phone conversation with them and calm them down and then get back to what you were doing, great. If it doesn't work out that way, that's going to be a frustration, all right? Now, we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is here in the What's Blocking You department. So, in a normal situation, the Hanged Man is always about wanting things to go a certain way and then being mostly like that, but a little bit different. And having to be flexible in that moment. And in this moment, we're sort of being told, you don't have to be flexible, right? You don't have to change who you are right now. Your expectations might be spot on and not necessarily needing to be bent or given into. I feel like when it comes to finances, you're allowed to have specific rules about what you're doing, and you don't have to change your mind, okay? You don't have to be flexible in this moment, all right? Yeah, the hard work is still happening. You still have hard work to do. This is the Star card, and it's blocked. So, yeah, you're still working, okay? You are still making things happen. You're still doing what you have to do. Another reason not to give up, okay? And no, there's no free money coming out of the sky right now, which speaks plainly to the situation at hand. You don't have any extra money coming your way. You're trying to make your money work as hard as it can, and you're trying to make sure you're getting paid properly. So everything here is going pretty well. And you really can't be taken off focus. So the most you have to offer this person is a phone conversation, okay? Other than that, you'll get off the phone and get busy doing what you got to do, okay? Now, solutions. Our solution is the Five of Wands, rallying the troops. You may, in fact, find yourself after one of these phone conversations saying, let me call somebody else and see if they can come over and help you. And then in that way, you'll be able to help them without actually doing anything more than making the call. Or maybe you could hand that phone number over to that person, but I'm thinking that it would be better coming from you, the more likely to be received well. All right, so that's interesting. Getting people together. This also might be you gathering people up to help you with your financial situation, in which case things are going to go very well in that direction as well. Nine of Cups. You're getting everything you want. Your wishes are being fulfilled this particular week. Isn't that fantastic? I am excited to see this for you. Nice. Well done. You're getting everything you want. All it took was a little focus, right? Well done. Now, Five of Cups. Haha. There will be remembering messages from lessons from old relationships at the same time, because you are this person is bringing up feelings and memories from old relationships, and you don't want to repeat old behaviors, because if you repeat those old behaviors, you may have gone to rescue in the past and had it just blow up in your face. We have all the good things happening, so do what you can do, but don't do anything you can't do, correct? That's really kind of a lesson for you, Virgo, is to not overextend yourself too much. It's good. You're going to be fine. I see really beautiful things happening here for you, and you're handling things very well. Nice. Let's get you a message from the Cosmic Oracle. It's right here. All right. So, this card here says, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. This makes so much sense to me, because if you're having old memories from past relationships come up, sometimes that can just drag you down or nail your foot to the floor. They can really pull you in a direction where you're like, oh man, I did such a terrible job. We learned from our mistakes. That's the gig. The fact that we're not going to try and repeat them with this person over here, that's huge. You're working your way through something very smoothly and very cleanly, but when you finally make the decisions, if you decide to help somehow or get other help for them or for you, by all means, do your thing, but then don't beat yourself up about what you've done or how you've changed your mind, okay? This is about releasing yourself and remembering that you're doing something different than what you did before because, hey, you deserve better. And a reboot may be the answer. Just change your mind, all right? Creating harmony for yourself, right? We've got the harmony card. We want you to work on harmony for yourself as well as others, but not at the detriment of you. And it doesn't mean you have to give up your money for anybody right now. So pay attention to that. You need a pocket full of rocks, all right? All right. So we have pyrite, blue calcite, and black obsidian. Ta-da! So black obsidian is going to be sucking up all the negativity. So there might be, this person might be bringing all the drama and the thoughts, and you're like, okay, cool, cool, cool. You talk, talk, talk. I'm going to put you with, here's some black obsidian. Hold this for me. Ooh-wee. And then all that negativity will be sucked up, and it won't really affect you as much. The truth is that that's their stuff, not your stuff. And if you maintain your hula hoop, and you maintain your boundaries, you won't have to take on their negativity. But you're Virgo, and you like being emotionally available, etc., etc. But the boundaries are going to be important for you this week, okay? Blue calcite, speaking very clearly, without obstruction. You won't be obstructed. You'll have the words you need at the time to do what you need to do, okay? So speak clearly, take care of your finances, stand up for who you are financially, and move forward and create what you want in all areas, including with this lady. All right? Cool. And of course, hematite, not hematite, pyrite. Pyrite is going to be an all chakra stone. It speaks to protection. When you have pyrite on you, nothing negative can come to you. This takes negativity out of the air, like sucking up the mist of negativity. But this is the one that like puts a little shell around your body and keeps you safe personally, or your house safe personally, so that nothing with ill intent can come towards you. Now, ill intent is totally different than drama. So be aware. Now you have the drama killer and you have protection from negativity. All right? So cool. You are protected. I love that. So we'll put those down right there. What's this mystery card? Flexible. We were talking about flexibility. We talked about flexibility here and maybe having your flexibility blocked. Isn't that interesting? So, flexible. Your mystery card would like you to consider finding ways and means to work things out anyway. So, I find that interesting and intriguing. Be aware of how that resonates with you and don't overstep where you can be and where you should be and what you need to be, okay? Because I feel like this reading was very clear and good in you taking good care of yourself. This one is telling me, oh wait, you could work it out. Come on. So I don't want my card here to create peer pressure for you to push yourself further than you can go at a time when you maybe haven't done the exercises beforehand, right? So it's not time to do some massive backflippy thing when you haven't practiced, right? And so I don't feel like you're practiced and flexible enough to make this happen. I want you to be cautious and careful before you try and make something happen. It will be at your detriment. This is working in the negative. So I'm sorry to say this. It's very much working in the negative for you. You won't be able to be that flexible this particular week. I mean, you can rally troops and get things done, hopefully for you, and create some grace for yourself. Your wishes are being fulfilled, though, so one of the other options is hopefully having this phone conversation and handing this person off to someone else. Ta-da! And then they can handle it. That would be a way of hopefully releasing you from that obligation, getting your wishes fulfilled, and taking care of what you need to. Ta-da! So, flexible? I don't know. It's here. We'll talk about it. It'll come up, and tell me how it works in your life. That's what I want you to do, is tell me how, if this particular week being flexible was better for you or worse. All right? That's a big question. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but you can if you like, and let me know how it goes. If you want to carry something else, let me know how that goes. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, that would be really great. My little channel could use the help, and also I really appreciate the one and the all of you. This is why I do this, is so I can help you see what's coming in the week ahead. All right? Also in the description box, you're going to find all the cards that I'm using, a way to get a private reading if you like. Click the link and book a reading. Ta-da! And the final thing you'll find down there is all the fairs that I'm going to and my year-long schedule. Check it out, see what you think, and come on out to the fair. I'd love to see you in your beautiful costumes hanging out with me, and we'll do a reading in person. Thank you so much. See you at the fair.